So diss tracks are popping off again, and we're gonna try and play off the relevancy by basically summing everything up. So why is everyone doing diss tracks again? Because they came out last year, round about the boxing event. They're all fake. So why is everyone doing them again? It's just views, mate. It's literally just views. Like, come on. Like, how come it's always someone that they know? So Deji gets in beef with fucking Fat Randolph, who's fucking friends with Fat KSI. Right.
Just out in everyone's way.
Yeah.
So dead.
It's so fake.
Randolph calls out Deji for having a dead channel.
Name a dead YouTube channel.
Deji. Oh, wow, that's family. That's family, bro.
Which he does.
He does have a dead
He
channel.
does. He's literally living in his brother's shadow.
Yeah. Right, the fact that Deji has 9.7 million subscribers and almost 10 million, right? I don't want to see any articles saying that we have to give slavery reparations because people feel like they've been hard done by. The fact that the Deji channel and the Olatunji family are millionaires. I've done my reparations. I've done my reparations.
So he's gone on family. He's gone on fucking Sidemen Fortunes.
Sidemen Fortunes.
Whatever the fuck it is. He's called out his dead channel. We've established it's dead. And then Deji's been like, "No, I'm having none of this." So didn't he just go straight into the dinner? No, he didn't. He made a video and he was
there
like,
like,
"Your missus is fat or something." Didn't he say like your girlfriend's fat or some shit like that?
Your clap, bruv.
The reason I find it funny is because, Randolph, you are the sidemen as well as JJ's bitch.
Like, Deji, the person who, literally before the Jake Paul fight, basically prompted his fans to stab him. He actually said, "We play with knives here in London."
And then he goes on the fucking podcast.
Yeah, he's on the pod. Yeah, we'll get to that bit.
Oh.
Yeah, so Deji kicked off about his dead channel, right? And he couldn't take a joke. He can definitely call people bitches, but he can't take it himself. Mm-hmm. Considering he said he wanted people to stab up Logan Paul and Jake Paul when they came to England. Someone saying that your channel's dead. I mean, it's true, mate. It is true.
He does it all the time, though, doesn't he? He does it all the time. Everybody always outs him for being like
his whole career,
living with his family, and then as soon as someone outs him for like living with his family, he's like, "Well, it's because I'm investing to buy like 8 properties." And I saw him put a video up on YouTube the other day. It was literally titled like "Tour of my £4 million
That's big
house."
That's Big Star, isn't it?
No. Everyone's doing it.
Oh,
Randolph's done tour of my £500,000.
It's the easiest video to make.
Ridiculous.
Set up tour.
We should do. Come to my house and we'll do tour of my council house.
Yeah.
Warning.
Yeah. It's the easiest video to make, isn't it? Set up tour. Yeah. Updated for set up tour. Randolph replied saying, obviously, it's not that deep.
Deji, you've taken this way, way, way too seriously. You got way too offended, took it way too personal. It's literally a joke, man.
And then it seemed like it was all dead because it was literally just a little spat. But then Randolph claps back with a hot diss track, mate.
It's over, you lost your pedigree. I'm more of a man than you ever be. I'm digging your grave, this is your cemetery.
It was good though. Like you can't like Randolph's a rapper, isn't he? He's been doing rap for years. He's been doing rap in years. You can't call out a rapper, then not expect to rap and even to be half decent. KSI's not a rapper. Jake, Logan Paul, they're not rappers. They brought it out for fucking for money. They did. That's what it is. But Randolph has produced music for. He's been doing it for years. He's doing it for JJ, wasn't he? So
like FIFA 11, 12 days. So
did
like the Heskey time.
So why did you think it was a good idea to call a rapper out? Like you're just asking your channel to fucking be more dead than it is.
Yeah.
I think it's stupid, but I'm not Deji.
So then Deji kicked off about the diss track. He made his own diss track.
I'ma fuck your wife like a horse, then I'll go take her for a drive in the Porsche.
Which was, I mean, I didn't like it.
There's some sick lines in there.
Yeah, hiding like his Anne. What the fuck were you thinking?
Stupid.
Like, if you're gonna go for a savage bar, like hiding like he's Anne is like the easiest one to do. Yeah, he's lost like Madeline. Yeah, sick one, mate. What he did is what we knew is what they both would do was they both hid behind KSI, the most relevant one. Like, and then what he fucked up was he showed KSI's
Bank transaction.
bank transactions.
Yeah,
Like
stupid.
it's pretty like not on, is it?
But the one thing you ain't been spreading is that JJ paid for your wedding.
Obviously, his mum and dad have given him that that information as well. But why? It just
Right, is it?
it just pisses me off, man. Like they're not even deep. That's the worst part about these diss tracks. Is they pretend to be deep. But
It's all so fake because
yeah,
if
there's
it was real, none of this would be on the internet.
no,
It would
no,
all
it'd
be
all be
it
handled
would all-
internally.
Yeah, of course it would be.
There's all. It reminds me. People say YouTube diss tracks are. This actually started with, Skepta and Wiley had dissed
Yeah,
each other.
yeah.
What they fucked up with, because they weren't clever. You can actually go back and look at it. Was that Skepta's diss track was reacting to Wiley's diss track, and Wiley's diss track was reacting to Skepta's. So which one came out first?
Yeah.
They've obviously just said to each other that they've done it. Like, how stupid can you be, right? So they fucked up there, and this is what they're doing with YouTube. No diss tracks are gonna be legit, are they? It's literally just a quick cash grab.
Yeah, and so in Deji's video, he said, Deji asked JJ, did he see the diss track before it came out? And KSI was like, yeah, he saw Randolph's diss track before it came out. But there's no way that Deji and KSI haven't then spoken
Yeah.
and been like, what the fuck?
Mate, they've all helped each other
It's
right
just-
there.
Yeah, no, for sure.
That's
100%.
like, I even reckon, like, for the KSI and Logan Paul boxing match, might as well be a fucking darts match now, some of the fucking sports that we're doing. They would have been messaging each other on the
100%.
fucking Twitter, mate.
100%.
They've got literally.
They didn't hide behind their management and let their management sort it, did they? Of course they didn't.
Like JJ and Logan Paul literally had no problem. All he did was call him out to a boxing match,
Yeah, just-
which revived his channel.
Biggest American against the biggest British YouTuber.
Mate, it's advantageous for everyone. Then Randolph hits back, calling Deji a nonce.
Too busy begging fangirls for nude pics. 16 years old, Deji, that's some mad movement.
Which isn't surprising, to be honest. If I could guess 3 YouTubers that were nonces, it'd be these 3. And while all this was going on, a YouTuber named Quideka dropped the diss track on KSI.
Hey, JJ, I'm so sorry you're angry. Hairline so fucked up, your barber is take heed.
Because KSI went on the fucking... KSI went on the What's Good podcast. Yeah, I want to watch a podcast of Simon, Randolph and KSI talking about rap. What the fuck? There's literally no life skills there. There's no life experience. They've literally just normies, mate.
When you watch True Geordie, I like True Geordie.
Life
because-
experience.
Yeah,
He wasn't Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's had years. Joe Rogan did podcasts before podcasts were even cool. Even though Joe Rogan's literal whole thing is just, you ever tried DMT, man? KSI just got really big headed on that podcast. He's just a bit of a dickhead, isn't he? Like literally, when he did that, I'm evolving, I'm transformed. Oh,
Changed all his banners to black.
yeah. So he made out that he was. What was one of the quotes was like, "We stopped looking for monsters when we realised that under our beds when we realised they were within." So deep and profound, bro. Yeah, man.
Who said that?
Fucking
JJ?
JJ. No, it was a quote. I can't remember what. Probably from some. He probably just typed in philosophy into Google and just got the first
Top
fucking.
10 philosophy quotes.
He literally just went on the first quote, mate. I think, therefore I am. Yeah, decent, mate. Yeah, I think sometimes. So yeah, KSI was basically begging for a diss track because he was literally just calling people out by name, saying that they're basically not relevant. But he called them out individually and said they were shit, which is begging it. And obviously
Who was
they
it?
come
Yeah, it was
back.
Quideka and Dax,
Quideka
wasn't
and-
it? Dax.
Was it Dax? Yeah,
Yeah,
Dax.
He's alright. I thought it was.
I thought Dax
I
was
thought
right.
Dax was quite good. But,
Yeah.
But it's KSI and he's got the biggest audience or whatever he says
Yeah.
goes really on YouTube, isn't it?
But again, they've probably all messaged each other again. It's just relevancy, isn't it? And then obviously Quideka did one. Then KSI took a week to do his diss track, and it was shit.
Cause I am the table, you bitches are watching.
What was
it
it
was
called?
wank.
What was it called?
Aries.
Yeah,
But
that was
again, everyone thinks he's so deep.
deep.
He's literally scratched the surface, mate. Oh, Aries is the god of war. Sick. That's literally, I learned that in primary school, mate. What? It's like he typed in Greek mythology, and just Ares, god of war. Yeah, no one's gonna know that. That's deep thinker, mate. Then Deji and KSI fell out.
And then Deji released a video saying, "To my bro KSI."
Yeah. Not just update video.
Yeah, like had to have KSI's name in it.
Yeah.
Update on the situation. It just and it was all lowercase.
Yeah.
You know when people do
so
that.
you know that's serious.
Yeah, people do that. Fucking, and it was just an apology. No, lie. It wasn't
an apology.
Wasn't, that was
kicking off.
You insecure fucking prick. I honestly can't stand you. You're on you. It's like your brain doesn't fucking work. You idiot. You're honestly an idiot. I don't know what's wrong with you.
And then KSI did one back.
Yeah.
And then I preferred that KSI's one. Because
I don't know. I thought Deji's first one was genuine. It did seem genuine. I can't take that away from him. KSI's one I thought was genuine. Deji's second one annoyed me a little bit because that had my brother KSI as well. I again, me personally, I'd just put update if it's something that's close to my heart and I wouldn't want to beg it. Then. So this is all. It all seems like, oh yeah, we've got some family problems. We're gonna sort this out. How's he sort it out?
diss track again.
Crypt is like, just kind of there, isn't he? Like, I don't think anyone's like really called him out.
It's cringy.
I mean, the fact that someone with the clothing line Tank has nearly got
But
10
it's
million.
just so fucking ironic, isn't it? JJ releases something Beast and then fucking Deji Tank.
It's just.
It's so like you. It's like you don't want to live in his shadow, but you can't stay away because you know you'll
You can't.
You'll be
That's all
irrelevant.
he's got.
You have
You
to
see
do
when he went to Jake Paul and was like, "Why won't you fight my bro?" And Jake was like, "Why don't you fight me here?" And he's like, "I've got tonsillitis." Fuck off! Nah.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
What's that?
Right now, I have tonsillitis.
I've got glaucoma.
Because right now I've got tonsillitis.
I've got tonsillitis. My allergies. Then that diss track came out, which is just embarrassing. It just showed that Deji was just completely milking it. Then he went on the Logan Paul podcast and just completely slagged him off. Which obviously Logan Paul and Jake Paul had fake beef. It's all just a bit dead, isn't it?
This gets 100 likes, I'll shave my hair off.
What?
Fuck those, mate.
Decent. Okay. Decent. Oh, share it round just for that.
But no. 10 likes and you get to shave that fucking disgusting hair that's growing on your face off.
Yeah, sound. See you in a bit.